when you were in high school, how did World War II affect Cook County? How did it affect
Well,
you?
there was a lot of logging going on
Mm-hmm.
in those days. In fact, while I was going to school, I can cut pulpwood. Another fellow and I.
Who'd you cut it for?
We sold it to a temperate server company. Wood pulp was used for ammunition, I understand. It was one of the ingredients of
Okay.
gunpowder, I guess. So that's why there was a big demand for it.
Okay.
And so there was a lot of logging going on.
Well, that was a big thing in those days, during the war, was the pulp business. And one time there was 3 of those big boats in the harbor at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And in those days, they'd store the pulp on the beaches or on the side, like from the Coast Guard station over along the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Where the parking lot is now and all that. That would be all
the
pulpwood.
point, out to the point, yeah.
Yeah. But the problem was, it's hard to find help, to unload it and load it. They'd have to pretty much handwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so the
strong young men were off to the war.
So we were just out of high school yet. And
you were still in high school, weren't you?
I suppose
when
I
you
was.
were doing that.
And they'd come around sometimes about supper time, and Joe Bozer, who worked for Temperance Lumber, and he'd knock on the door and said, "Oh, can one of you guys work tonight?" He said, "We're so short, we can't get this boat loaded." So of course we thought that was big money for us kids. So sure, we could work all night and go to school all day. It didn't really go over very big at home, but we had to load the pulp on the boat, a raft, big raft, that we would there'd be probably 4 or 5 of us on this raft. From the raft there was a conveyor into the boat.
Okay.
And then this raft would go back and forth, fill up the one area until the whole boat was filled.
Okay, it would move alongside the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there'd be 2 guys on the conveyor, one on each side. And they would shove them in that, and then we'd go up into the hull of the boat.
Yeah.
And then there'd be a crew up there piling them. So that was the job. It took several people to load the boats. I guess it was a little bit dangerous, but I don't.
Mothers probably thought so.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah. Do you remember how much you got paid?
I think it was $7.50 an hour.
That was a lot of
money
money at that point. Yeah.
That's why we would do it at night.
Yeah.
It's good money for kids, well, actually for anybody at that age.
Sure.